discovering new creative ways to use the new color transfer tool in Luminar Neo's Big Fall update is our topic today on Luminar Coffee Break. This is going to be really exciting. Let's see what we can accomplish in 10 minutes or less, starting now. Hello, everyone. So I'm extremely excited about the new color transfer tool, and there's several reasons for it. Yes, we could take color from one image and transfer it to another. That's absolutely amazing. So they're similar to LUTs, but instead of trying to find the LUTs, you're actually looking at the image that you love, and you're like, man, I wish I had that color tone. Then I'm going to show you how to apply it to your images, and I also want to talk a little bit about the legalities of that. And you know the camera clubs are going to go ballistic if you use somebody else's photo. So I'm going to show you how we can do all of that. All right, let me jump right in. Here's an image I took in Iceland. All right, so I love this shot. Let's make sure. Yep, it's my original. There it is. All right, so I love this shot. I was with Jim Nix when we took it, but I'm going to be 100% up front. I love the way Jim Nix did his better. So let's go to the color transfer tool. Reference. Now I went to Jim Nix. I went to his Facebook and I downloaded this image I'm about to show you. So I downloaded this reference image from his Facebook of the same shot that we took when we were together, and watch what it's going to do for me. It's going to give me the colors that he mimicked. I'm going to mimic the colors that he created. Look at this. Before, after, I love it. Now, amount, of course, is going to give us the strength. A little bit of color, a lot of color. The intensity is right here. How intense are we going to make those colors? Well, 100%. Full intensity or less, I'm going to go to full. Here's the luminosity. Well, this here talks about the brightness of the color transfer. I don't want to go to 100% because, I mean, look what it's doing. I want to dial it back a little bit. Smoothing and color smoothing. This is going to show us the transition smoothing is going to show us how it goes from one color to the other without making an abrupt change. All right, it's going to slowly smooth that in. And then the same thing with the color smoothing. It's actually going to soften up those colors that are coming in. Where did I find all this information? Well, if we click right here, and let me get out of the way for you. If we click right there, you'll see the information icon. Click on that information, gives you a little update on what it's doing. And then from there, it takes you to the website, more in detail of what that does. Now, already look at this. Before, after, I got the color tones. Then let me just do, just to really sell it as a Jim Nix. He loves, enhance. I'm going to do this, but I'm going to use the linear, the radial gradient, and just apply it to a piece of the image. Look at the difference it's doing. All right, and I'm going to paint with light for a moment. So let's bring out some of the white tones. Good. And now what I'm going to do is just brush it in to the areas I want. I want it here, a little path going. See if it makes a difference. Yep, look at that. You know what? Let's put a little bit on the top here too. Yeah, look at that. So I'm just guiding it where I want the light to go. All right, now this is a Vanelli thing, not a Jim Nix thing. He hates when I do this. I love structure. All right, so for after, but I only want to put it in the sky. So I can either mask it in, or I'll just use AI masking, let it find the sky for me. So this way, if I create it as a preset, it'll automatically do it for all my images, not just this particular one. So, you know, again, when you're doing this as a preset, it's going to take it, put it where I need it to be, and go from there. All right, let's see. There we go, sky. And now I apply it to my sky. I'm happy, Jim's not. There we have it. All right, so that was one way of using the color feature. Now, watch why I'm really, really excited. Look at this image here. Well, I love black and white. Most importantly, I love Ansel Adams black and white. So if I come down here to the creative tools, color transfer, I did go to the web and I found Ansel Adams black and white, a beautiful photo that Ansel Adams did. I love his color tone or black and white tones. I'm going to apply to this. I'm going to show you a little secret on how we do it. All right. So watch this. There it is. Doesn't look like anything. Put it to 100%. Well, the color's still there. What I need to do is this transition. Bring that down to 0. Ooh, that was the secret ingredient. And then, of course, luminosity. And now that I did that, I got rid of all the color. I'm going to come back up here. And just for good measure, I'm going to convert it to Luminar's black and white. Now I got the color tones I like. Here it is, or the black and white tones. So let me go back to, let's go to develop. And I'm going to increase the contrast. There, now I feel I'm getting what I want. Right about there. Yep, I like that. Add another one. Actually, no, let's do the Jim Nix trick. Oh, no, I can't because remember it was color. So we can't do that, but I will do it this way. Pump up the shadows. Mask. Brush. I want to paint in the effect. Here. There we go. Now I brought attention to where I want it to be. All right. And again, if you notice any color is seeping through, just convert to black and white, and we're back to where we are. Before, after, and yes, I hope by now you guessed it. I am going to boost the daylights out of the, oh, look at that. I like that a lot. Mask. Let's do the linear gradient this time, but I'm going to go the opposite direction. All right, let's see what that does for us. Before, after. All right, look at that. I absolutely love it. I do want to give a shout out to Alex from Unsplash. All right, so this is where I got that image from. All right, now I love all of this, right? So this is cool. But Jim Nix, Ansel Adams, they deserve to have their copyright on their images, right? And you as photographers, I'm sure you wouldn't like it if somebody used one of your images. And if I made this into a preset, well, the preset is going to save a reference of their image, and that's not cool. And legally, that's not proper. So watch how we're going to fix this. All I'm using is the colored tones of the image. I'm going to export the image. Here. Disappear. Let's export it to a folder. And I'm going to call this, let's say, copyright Vanelli. Just give it whatever you want. Black and white. I'm going to throw it in my throwaway folder for now. Export. Let it do its thing. Now you can see where I'm heading with this, right? So we got all this set. And because I don't want to recreate this over and over again, every time I want to use an image, I'm going to make a quick preset with it. But that color reference that we're using is going to jump with me. So we have all this set. Let's just adjustments, copy the adjustments. All right. Now I'm going to revert it. So everything is back to normal. Let's apply that same adjustment again. So here comes the adjustment we're about to do. And let's see, did it do it for me yet? Oh, you know what? I didn't do it. Did I paste it? There it is, paste. Oh, shoot. So I didn't copy it, but that's okay. We'll do it real quick. So I'm going to come down here to Creative, Color Transfer, But here's the difference this time. Excuse me. What we're going to need to do is this. I'm going to come in and use the reference. This time, I'm not going to use theirs. I'm going to use mine. Now, when I use my color reference, there it is, Vanelli's. Do the same thing we did before. Take the transition, bring it down, color intensity. Good. And there we are. So I got it all set. And we can continue with the rest of the stuff that I did just for the sake of time. We'll leave it as is. Now watch. When I come over here to save this, I'm going to save it as a preset. And you saw that I did it earlier, so I'll do a version 2. Color, transfer. Let's say version 2. Now watch what's going to happen. Now that I saved it, we're going to come over here and show in Explorer or show in Finder. So this is where it's going to be located. So that's your preset. Well, if I double click on the preset, here's the resources. I double click on the resources. Well, guess what? View, large icon. Oh, look at that. It's mine. It's not theirs. So now I have no problem giving you my own. I mean, that's mine. I created the preset. I used a color tone from someplace else, put it in, set. Camera clubs are going to be extremely happy. The legal team is going to be very happy, but you have to do that final. If you want to give away your presets, you have to export your version, and then your version will be included in the preset that they give you. So I hope that was very helpful, everyone. Now, just to let you know, people are asking, where can they see us live? Well, we are going to be in New Jersey for this incredible workshop, a workshop in the woods again. So we're only like 30 minutes from Philadelphia. So if you want to fly into Philly, do the whole weekend. But here's the thing, because you're part of Skylum and you're part of Coffee Break, click on that link. When you register, go all the way to the bottom where it says Camera Club. Camera Clubs. Click on that so you can get you can get a discount on the weekend. So right there again, if you want to join us, it's going to be November, I believe, 1st, 2nd, 3rd. So it's that whole weekend. Come in. We're doing photography. We're doing photo editing. And then I'm going to teach intense workflows using Luminar Neo. All right. So there you have it. Well, everyone else, thanks so much for watching. Now, please stick around for the Ask Me Anything segment for those that are here watching this live. And you can ask questions about what we just did. And I want your input on what you feel, how this tool could change some of your workflows. And for those of you that are watching, please join us live if you can. But we'll see you at the next coffee break.